Alright, the Sun newspaper came out with this article yesterday claiming that Joseph Parker only earned about 6.5 million for his fight against Anthony Joshua. And they're basing this claim on a tweet that was put out by Eddie Hearn. And, well, a couple of tweets. This tweet says, "Where on earth did you get that Parker purse from?" And the next tweet says, "Cut in half and it's still too much." Now, I am not a Twitter guy. I do have a Twitter account, but I barely use it at all. I certainly don't really interact with people on Twitter. I have it set up with my YouTube channel so that it automatically shares my YouTube videos on my Twitter feed. I don't do it manually. It does it automatically when I upload a YouTube video. So I have minimal input with Twitter. Okay, I'm not really a Twitter user. I don't really understand Twitter like that. So I have to say that before I say what I'm about to say. So I looked at these tweets by Eddie Hearn and I went to Hearn's Twitter feed and I'm looking through to see if he was actually talking about Joseph Parker when he said cut in half. What exactly did he say? Yeah, cut in half and it's still too much. And here we go. Now, normally when you click on a tweet, the person that he's replying to, well, sometimes it will be up here so you can clearly see who he's replying to. But I've looked around and again, I'm not Twitter savvy, so maybe you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong. And I know it's, he's added all these people, replying to these people, but I've been to their pages, DeBella, Lennox Lewis and Edit King, and I can't find where they've put out a tweet which Hearn has replied to. So again, you guys tell me how to do it. I don't know how to do it. So I don't know exactly what, or it's not clear from just looking at this particular tweet exactly what cut in half and it's still too much is referring to. But in the context of all these different tweets, he does say, "Where on earth did you get that Parker purse from?" And again, which part is he talking about when it comes to the Parker purse? And then Eddie Hearn starts talking about, where is it now? This here, okay? Now this one, look, what is the estimated revenue for Joshua Wilder? I think people are basing opinion on the rumored offer from 100 million fight. Eddie Hearn says cut in half and it's still too much. So I don't think, based on what I'm seeing here, I don't think Eddie Hearn was talking about Joseph Parker's purse here in terms of cut in half and it's still too much. Here, I think he's talking about the 100 million situation. People are saying Joshua Wilder is £100 million or $100 million fight, and Hearn is saying cut in half and it's still too much. Hearn says here 40 million is a conservative budget for the Joshua Parker purses. I'm not sure if he really meant to put dollars there, because I would imagine that would have to be pounds, 40 million pounds rather than dollars, because $40 million is like what, 30 million pounds to pay both fighters? That sounds far too low to pay both fighters. In one of my recent videos, I said a more realistic budget for Joshua Parker, just as a layman, to me would be maybe like 50 million pounds. That would be more realistic in terms of just the basic pot for the purses. 50 million to me is a realistic sounding number. So yeah, that appears to be, from what I can see, what Hearn was referring to when he said cut in half and it's still too much. He was referring to this 100 million Joshua Wilder figure. He wasn't referring to Joseph Parker's purse, as the Sun seemed to think he is. Cut in half. That's not what he was talking about. He wasn't talking about Joseph Parker's purse. So this 6.5 million, which they're talking about for Parker, may be wrong, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe it is referring to Joseph Parker's purse. You guys let me know. As I say, I'm not very Twitter savvy. So help me out here, people. I'm just, throw me a bone, because I'm not telling you what it is right now. I'm showing you my process of trying to understand what these tweets are all about. So yeah, drop your comments in the comment section below. Help me out. Is he referring to Joseph Parker's purse, or is he referring to the $100 million budget, which, the $100 million fight, which people think Joshua Wilder would be? All right, let me know in the comment section, people. It's happening. I'm out.